Hey, you! Yeah, you! You see that? Subscribe now! What's up, boys? How are you doing today? Welcome to another episode of our Zero to Legend series. As Brewmaster Monk, this week our focus is obtaining Keystone Master. Last week we ended with 1148 score and we managed to upgrade our legendary cloak to its next rank. We also managed to get a champion track ring from tier 11 delves. And last but not least, I managed to craft my belt at max item level, which is 720. Now, onto the Great Vault. Let's go! I ended up getting hero track tier set gloves from the vault. And my first key for the week will be... Go!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Priory of the Secret Flame. Let's get it! I actually went ahead and converted my helm into tier. Now I'm one step closer to becoming a god and surviving everything. Welcome to Priory of the Secret Flame 7. Watch as I, in the first pull, become a god. As you can see, we went to the right side, and given our comp, this was not the best decision ever. Even with that being said, the first boss was not that big of an issue, it just took longer to go down. Now for the second boss, on the pyre mechanic, I learned with Cha that you can diffuse magic to soak the first 2 orbs, or even 2, regardless of the order, and you can immune the damage on yourself. That is big. We repeated the strat as much as we could, and it went down. We only had a couple problems on the ads leading up to the third boss, but the third boss herself was pretty easy. We timed the key and we got... drumroll please. Tazavesh Solius Gambit 8. Huh. Oh wow. Would you look at that? We have our best in slot pants in Solius Gambit. Cool! Since I haven't shown you before, now's the time to show you my talents. Take a look. Pause if you need to. Let me give you guys a quick rundown of the dungeon. First round of trash is a bunch of murlocs and giants. What do you have to do, you ask? Yep, that's pretty much it on the first phase. Pull as much murlocs as you can without wiping. After killing the entire murloc population from Azeroth, you arrive to these stone guards. The way of pulling them depends on your comp. If you have more ranged DPS, you can pull 4 of them to the boss room and kill them there. But if you have more melee DPS, well, Do not do whatever I did because I'm insane. For the second boss himself, you just gotta dodge frontals and interact with this device, which is gonna form a certain order of colors, and you have to put each orb on its respective slot. Once you do that, the boss will become attackable again. For the ads leading to the second boss, beware of the brackish bolt cast, as in higher keys, if multiple casts target the same player, it's guaranteed death, so interrupt on cooldown. Also, some ads will enrage from time to time. Both DPS and healers, do me a solid and soothe them if your class can. The second boss himself is also easy as fuck. You just need to aim his frontal breath to the ads, so he kills the ads and you have less things to worry about during the fight. He also casts a bunch of cannonballs or whatever on the ground that you have to dodge. Rinse and repeat, and if you have enough damage he will fall. Next set of ads is pretty simple. Anything spawns, you kill it. Any dangerous casts, by all means, interrupt it. Congratulations, you're on the last boss. Game's easy, hit him until he spawns ads and kill the ads. He spawns 5 stars on the ground and connects arrows on each player. You have to make said arrows go through the stars 2 times per cast. Meanwhile, you soak orbs, preferably with immunities, and try to space each soak from each other. Then you move the boss to one corner of the room, so when he summons star explosions, you can do like Piccolo teached us.
Dodge!
We timed this dungeon and got a plus 10 prior to the Secret Flame. We're not gonna do that this week, that's for sure. Next up was a plus 7 Echo Dome Aldani, but since I was jamming the 3 Days Grace new album all the way through, I won't show much footage of it. But the LDR, with only 4 deaths, we 2-chested it and got ourselves some fat loot. Is what I would be saying if I did not get Warbound legs. Yup. Back again in Gambit plus 8 to try and get our beast legs. Since we did it before at this level, we easily timed it and I also got the beast legs. But my dumb ass stopped recording before looting the chests, so I don't have footage to prove. You guys gotta trust me on that one.
Nope.
Next one is Tazavech Streets of Wonder, plus 2. Since I haven't done this dungeon yet, I need to learn the route, so let me give you a brief summary of how it went. You can say I'm a Tazavech connoisseur now. Then we went to a plus 7 Arakara to try and increase our score, and then my PC said, how about no, bitch? Pointless to say, but we did not time that one. And this time we are back again at Tazavech Streets of Wonder. This one is plus 6 though, but your boy is a pro at Tazavech now.
Stop the cap.
You serious?
I have a question for you guys. Have you ever seen Star Wars? Because this boy is him, General Grievous himself. I'm sorry for stealing your joke, Saloon, but I had to do it. General Grievous has 3 main mechanics. First one is disarm. He grabs a random player's weapon and throws it away. You have to catch your weapon and leave the spot in which your weapon got thrown, because a rotating laser will spawn and the boss needs to be kited away from that spot if he's too close. Second mechanic is the classic frontal, avoided by dodging. And last but not least, he fixates a random player. Said player has to run as far from the boss as he can, because the boss will slowly walk towards the player and teammates have to free the player by killing the chains. If the boss catches the chained player, it's instant death. Do not use any immunities or anything that drops you out of combat, because he will target a random player that is closer to him. Next boss is the Menagerie, or however you spell that thing. And this fight is divided in 3 phases. Each phase has one boss with their separate health bars. And since this fight is intuitive, it doesn't need any further explanations. On our way to the 3rd boss I did this sick pull. And what can I say? I'm proud of myself. That was fun, not even close, baby. Next up is the third boss, in which me and my teammates do this. Yeah, you form a band and play music until your neighbor has had enough of your bullshit. Next is the fourth boss, the Postmaster. What do you have to do? Soak bombs and... what? What did you think I was gonna say? Send mail to their respective owners. You'll find them if you look for the red circles that spawn in the fight. There's also a soak targeted to a random player. But you guys are pros right now in dealing with that. We cooked them without burning the kitchen. GG's. And now for the last and final boss, Soasmi, or however you spell it. His main mechanic is this one with geometric forms. The way you do it, as you can see, he casts a big circle that deals damage to everyone it touches. You have to go through a geometric form that corresponds to a safe geometric form inside the circle. Rinse and repeat and you will not take any damage whatsoever. He also casts a cone that inflicts a heavy bleed damage on the tank and 2 other DPSs. Healers, prepare your heals for this moment. At roughly 50% into the fight, he will start casting an ability that needs 2 interrupts to be properly interrupted. When he reaches that part, you'll definitely notice. And finally, after getting clapped by lots of bosses...
What do you mean by that?
...and having lots of lag, we finally get our Keystone Master achievement. Well, who would have thought? We got Keystone Master in week 2 of the season. See you guys? That's why you gotta play tank. Aside from being fun, it is also fulfilling AF. With that being said, I recommend you guys play tank. It is so fucking good. And without further ado, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace!